Very, very nice used Sundowner Horizon 7610 RS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Actually, the second time we've seen this trailer. We've been familiar with both previous owners. First folks traded this in for I want to say a Maverick, but basically just another living quarter horse trailer with a slide. They enjoyed their Sundowner, just wanted something a little bit bigger. And the second people that bought it just traded this in on a Lakota living quarter horse trailer with a slide. So kind of the same story from both previous owners. Both very well kept, both owned it for only a short period of time when they decided to swap out to something a little bigger because they were enjoying the experience. This does have you know, the full ribbed sidewalls here, which is really sharp because if you start tying animals down, if they get a little spooked or something, not only does this look really good, but it keeps your trailer from getting dented and scarred up here. We also have full-length running boards, which is really nice because not only do those make reaching tall stuff easy for those not as tall as I am, but also it makes fender well support so that your fenders don't get buckled and buffeted from the wind or you know, someone leaning against it or something like that. Front escape door, twin drop-down doors, drop-down feed doors. This is 7'6" wide, which does open up the opportunity for manger tack here, which a 7-foot wide trailer may not do. All the hardware, everything seems to be in really good shape. Everything's working well. You know, trailer's been used well, not abused. You know, it's in good shape. The last time we had this, it did have just barn doors. Previous owner, the most recent owner, I should say, added the ramp over the barn doors, as well as the padding that you see on the dividers when we get a little bit closer there. They added that stuff aftermarket. So they were more than willing to invest some money in this to keep it in good shape. The Freeplay saddle tray here, this is a 3-horse, that does make sense. These are Saddle Boss type saddle racks here, and it does the little telescoping saddle variety, so you can flip that out for easier access to your tack when you get there. Everything in here, this is all aluminum construction, by the way. Aluminum frame, aluminum skin, everything. All aluminum dividers. All this stuff can be removed if you are so inclined. This does have interlocking plank extruded heavy-duty flooring, so like cattle flooring, basically. Very, very heavy-duty. I do want to mention something very important, potentially. This is 7 tall. This is not 7'6" tall. I can always tell with my height, when I put my hand flat on the ceiling, that's 7 tall. If it's just my fingertips touching with my arm extended, it's 7'6". So this is a 7 tall trailer. So just keep that in mind. If you have some really, really big horses, you may want to give us a call. And remember that before you spend a bunch of money, we made sure that we explained that so that you knew what you're getting. I do like the easy operation one-hand dividers here, and I like that Sundowner's dividers are quiet. You notice how quiet that is? You're not going to spook an animal with that. If you get one that's a little jumpy, it's not an issue. They do have a stud curtain on this first stall here, so you can either use this like a 2-horse with a stuff wall, or you can use this like a 3-horse, maybe if you've got a buck that's just a little bit, or yeah, a stud rather, that's a little bit of a little buck snorting lightning in a bottle there. Patio awning, I don't know that they've ever really used that much. The awning looks like it's in fantastic shape. The interior here, they did an awesome job on the living quarter conversion on this. Is great. Now on both of your bathroom pass-through doors as well as this entry door, there's a super thick sound deadening material here, and there's a blackout window cover for this window. If you want to just black it out inside here, you absolutely can, but this stuff works really well for deadening sound from outside of the trailer. So if you do need to catch a nap between heats or something, you can do that. I forgot my battery box, so I don't have good lighting in here today. My apologies for that, but I think we'll still get the gist of it. Good storage cabinetry all over the place. The air conditioner here, which is nice. This is a 10-foot short wall living quarter, so it is a pretty good size LQ that has a very nice bathroom. That is one thing I like about it. Sofa does jackknife down into a sleeper, and as you can see, if you start looking through this thing, you're going to see it is in very good shape. It is not worn out, scarred up, or anything like that. The over here, this big closet right here, lots of good storage going on there. In fact, let me open that up for you. That is the blackout cover for this door that I mentioned previously, but it's nice to have a little hanging closet right here, right when you walk in the trailer, so you actually have a spot to keep things, you know, like a jacket or a couple extra shirts or, you know, different things like that. You could throw a little TV up here if you were so inclined, and you know, normal living quarter, you know, clothing storage arrangements around the areas here. But the window treatments and everything are nice. This also does have 2-section day and night shades, which is a good benefit here. The full 6 cubic foot refrigerator freezer is something you don't normally see in a lot of living quarters this size. It is worth pointing out whenever I see it. You have lots of lighting in here too. A lot of living quarters don't have a lot of lighting, but this is a Sundowner, so that doesn't surprise me that they have a little more. Pardon me for, I'm not playing with my phone while, if you see it in my hand here, I'm actually using that as a quick little flashlight, just to help add a little bit of light here where we might need it. Down here, lots of, I mean, this whole cabinet's one big pass-through storage area, so you do have excellent storage capacities. And check out stuff like this, just the nicer pull-out kitchen hardware here, a lot like you'd have at your home, perhaps. Moving through, we do have a nicer porcelain stool, not a cheap plastic stool, and again, we have that sound deadening material on that pass-through door right there. This closet, I don't know if I could say enough about it. Storage like this in a living quarter is really tough to come by. And this is what you can start to get when you have a 10-foot short wall as opposed to just an 8. So, you know, we also have a full standing shower here with some really nice quality hardware. This is a very nice living quarter. It's just a little bit smaller. A lot of times people associate small with cheaper because a lot of smaller ones are cheaper. But this one is a well put together, well executed model. And it's late model, low use, very nice piece. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.